But hello,
Hi, Mr. Samuels. How are you?
I am well. How old are you?
I'm 28.
Okay, do me a favor. Are you driving?
I am, but I'm pulling over right now. I didn't expect to be accepted.
All right, well, get your phone situated and we'll talk.
Okay, I'm gonna get situated now.
Ladies, look, I think it's better that you understand who we are. And then you can decide to realize that we're very simple. Men want three things: sex, sandwich, and silence. Not necessarily in that order, but we do want sex. And that's why I think this whole 90-day rule and people will tell you guys to hold out, they're really working against you. Because if a man is going to leave, he'll wait a year and he's going to leave anyway. And if we're going to stay, we're going to stay on day one. All right, what do we got?
All right. So the conversation is, should you put your man on a pedestal?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question. And
Mm-hmm.
I believe that you should. You should respect your man and you
Mm-hmm.
should always just immediately not play any games and put them on pedestals. But now I think what we women challenge the challenges with that is when you give too much too fast and you're showing someone that you're there for them, you care about them, and then they kind of like don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, "Oh, we got her. She's good. She's in my pocket. Let me go over here and now do something else." So then you're kind of like, "Well, I'm showing you how much I care, how loyal I am, and how much
Has this
you are
happened to you
everything."
personally
This has happened to me before, yes.
as an adult?
Yes, as
And
an
did it,
adult.
and was this a boyfriend or someone you were dating?
Dating.
Okay. Um, were they putting a lot into you as well?
At first, I felt it was very much so mutual.
Okay. And you're saying that we don't have any problem doing this, but then if we do this, we run the risk of guy being an imbalance and then them stop and thinking, well, I already got her. Do you think you're dealing with a man at that point?
No, no.
Therein lies the problem. Men don't move that way. Males do, boys do, but men don't because it makes no sense. If men are saying they want something, it's not a man's nature to get what they want and then throw it away. The question is, are you vetting the kind of guys you're talking about to decide whether or not they're males or men? Who helped you pick the guy that you were dealing with? Did he want what you wanted? Did he want what you wanted?
I think that later on the conversation was that we did want the same things, just not it was just the wrong timing. So
Bull-
yeah, I do want this in
Bullshit.
the future, right?
No, that's
Right.
game. That's game. That's game. That's game. That's game. Ladies, let
Right.
me go ahead and give you. If you say I want to be married, I want children, and if a guy gives you something like this, yeah, like one day if I run into the right woman, I wouldn't mind getting married. That's code word. I'm just saying what I need to say to get the. That's what we're saying.
100%.
So you need to ask another question. All right, and if you meet the right woman, in what time frame would you like to be married? If he doesn't give you a number or a year, that means, uh-oh, I wasn't expecting you to ask that question. I just want to say what I got to say to get the coochie.
Correct.
We know game too. So in other words, if you know what you want and the man does not want what you want, don't invest anymore. Okay, let's say you're at a restaurant. If you're already getting bad service, would you continue to order more and more things, or would you just try to get the dinner over with and try to do something another time?
Definitely. I'd move on.
Well, sometimes women, you guys get stuck in this one itis thing, trying to make the guy you're sitting with the one because you don't like dating. You don't, especially if you've had sex, because you don't want to run your body count up. This is why you got to ask better questions up front.
So on the
Because,
first date, it needs to be like, where are we at with this? What are we doing with this?
well, first date, first, okay, my rule of thumb is this. If you know you want to be married, only deal with people who want to be married. When you interact with somebody, if you want to be married, date men who say they want to be married, who say they want to be married. Your camera's off.
Um,
And then I think it's fair to ask questions before a date. All right, you want to be married? All right, in what kind of time frame? If they say something that's 2 to 5 years outside of your time frame, I don't think you should go out with anybody that you're not attracted to and that does not initially say they want the broad strokes of what you want. That's first date. After you go on a first date, then you ask more clarifying questions. Don't go on a second date with somebody you would not have sex with. And that you're not, and you need to have asked the questions, big picture, time frames, and things like that, because many of you ladies fill in questions instead of fill in blanks without asking the question. Can't fault a man that you assume something. Just like if a man did it the other way, y'all couldn't fault a woman that he assumed something that wasn't there. Now, do you want to be married?
Yes.
Do you want children?
Yes.
How many children?
2.
Why do you want to be married?
I believe I was raised with a family structure, and so just having a family structure, someone to get old with and count on. My grandparents have been married 60 years, and
What about your parents?
a phone call came through.
What about your parents? Are they married?
My parents were not married.
Okay, why was your mother not married?
My mother had me at a very young age. So my parents were not married, and then they later both married to now who are my step parents.
Okay, so who's helping you step through this whole? Who are you getting your dating and relationship advice from?
The women in my family
Are
now,
they
I was just
married?
at lunch with them, and both of them are not married.
Can I make that?
Both of them are not married.
Okay, well, if the women you're getting relationship advice from are not married, are they pro-marriage or anti-marriage?
They're pro-marriage.
And then why aren't either one of them married?
I think both of them. One has been in a long-term relationship with someone, but they're not married. And then another one, my aunt and I were just speaking how she, was hoping to be engaged to this man that she's with now, and just kind of like the things women deal with when they're ready to be ready and they want to be married to the person they're with, and they're having
See,
adversities with that.
I already addressed this earlier, didn't I?
You did.
You got 2 women who are with men who don't want what they want. You said my first aunt is with a man and she's been with a long time. Then why not go ahead and get married? Because initially he did not want what she wanted. And she decided to try to stay in here and change his mind versus saying, all right, because it's simple as going to the justice of the peace. It's real simple, especially when you get old. It's real simple. Justice of the peace, $35 filing fee, pay for the ceremony, $50, $100. And then the other woman, you say, well, she's with a guy and she's hoping that he would. No. So you got 2 women who are pro-marriage, but they didn't even follow the advice that I'm giving you. That's why I'm telling you, don't deal with somebody who doesn't want what you want, because you're not going to change a man's mind.
100%.
So I would say this, at least they're not anti-marriage. Get around women who are married. Do you go to church?
Not as
I'm
often as I should.
I'm not asking for religious reasons.
No, not as often as I should.
You need to get active in your city. Join the biggest church where the movers and shakers go and where the single people go. Get active, do community, get active in American Heart Association, do some kind of volunteer work. Don't be going to clubs, don't be online, don't be on Tinder and all this other stuff. And then even a matchmaker. Look, every day there are men and women who decide to get married or engaged, and there are people who decide to stay in this lane. They're both out there. You got to make sure you are in this lane, the ones that are in the marital dating lane, because I'm sure you look up and be like, wait a minute, this chick got married? How this average chick with this and now they get married? Because she's in the right lane. Get in the right lane.
I agree.
Got it? All right.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, ladies, understand something. You're not going to be able to change a man's mind. And many women decide to try to get with a man and like, well, I'm in it and hopefully he'll change his mind. No. If he's not going to do anything he's not going to do, that's where he is, ladies. Now, if you're all right with that, be cool with that. Let's see. Lyric. I got nothing of all these women seeing this thing, saying like, yeah, put your man on a pedestal. Then why are so many men complaining about not even getting a fair deal? Hello.
Hi,
Hey, how old are you?
I'm 22.
All right. So, we're talking about putting a
Hmm.
man on a pedestal. Have you ever heard about this concept?
Yes,
What do you think?
I agree. I'm like 1,000% agree. And kind of involved with someone right now, and I do the same things like offer him like massages, but massages, try to be there for him, um, fill up his gas tank if he needs, just be there emotionally supporting me. I know maybe a little too much. I'm just saying.
No. Stop. Stop.
But
How
yeah,
old is this man?
22. We're both the same age.
Okay. Were your mother and father married?
Barely.
Your
Kind of.
mother.
Not that long. They were divorced.
Okay. Are you in college?
I graduated already.
Is he in college?
Yeah.
I gotta ask. You said it. Fill up his
What?
gas tank?
Huh? Well, I mean,
You
I
said,
just help him out. Like,
okay.
he's in college, he's by himself. I have the
Okay.
means to help him if he needs. So,
Okay. Well, and I just said you can see whether or not a woman check where I want. And my thing is, there's another part to that.
mhm,
If you're both young,
mhm.
all right. So does he want what you want?
Not at the moment. It's basically it's kind of the same deal, but yeah.
No, no, no. See, I was
I'm
trying to give him the
sorry.
benefit of the doubt.
I
You
know.
gotta you gotta hold the microphone steady.
Sorry.
If you're dealing with somebody and you're helping him out,
Mhm.
but why are you putting money into a man who doesn't want what you want?
Well, we're friends. Like, we start off as really, really good friends, and we've been friends for a while, and we're still friends. I can't by the facial expressions. But yeah, so I mean, we're friends, and we've been friends for a while, but I just barely got on this. Well, I don't want to say barely,
Let me just
but
say this. Let me just say this. Don't do that.
yeah.
No, seriously. I mean, I'm not going to be duplicitous or doublespeak. I say can tell what a woman thinks by the things she does and where she puts her money.
Mm-hmm.
But the man has to want what you want. If
Mm-hmm.
you know he doesn't want what you want,
Mm-hmm.
you can't be mad when it goes off the rails and it's over and you're
Mm-hmm.
not going to get your money back.
Yeah,
You do
I'm
realize
not
that
tripping about my money back. I'm good.
it's not
But
about the money. It's
I
not
know.
about the money. Mm.
I can't. But no, I know.
Young lady, what do you want? Do you want to be married one day?
Half and half. So
Okay.
I do,
Uh,
but the people, my family and stuff, yeah, it's just really complicated.
no. I'm asking. Okay, look, there's no judgment either way. But do you not? Do you want to be married, or you don't? You're not sure because of what you've seen.
Both. I do want to get married. I'm just
Hmm.
scared of the repercussions because like a lot of my family members and just other people are married, and then I've kind of seen what marriage has led them, and a lot of them always leads to divorce. Like, and that's what I'm scared of because I'm like against divorce completely.
Well, understand something that you're 22.
Mhm.
You're judging their relationships
Mhm.
effectively through a young adult's used to be a child's eyes. You don't know what happened in their relationships. So
Mhm.
y'all need to stop judging the folks around y'all because the people around y'all couldn't make it work. Because why is everybody else? Why are so many other people can seem to make it work in the same scenario? It's a choice.
Mhm.
So if you got this fear out there based around what you saw your mother and father or the people in your family do, what does that mean? You're going to live your life by yourself? Be a baby mama? Is
Oh
that what
no.
we're going to do?
Oh no.
Well, then
No.
it's one or the other. It's either you're
Yeah.
going to be a wife or you're going to be single. And if you have children, hold the hold the phone steady.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my charger so my phone doesn't die. I'm sorry.
All right. Okay. Do you want children?
Yes.
All right, then either you're going to be a wife or a baby mama. That's the
Mhm.
only alternative.
Yeah.
So whatever this fear is, you need to address it
Mhm.
because the reality is this for all women: unless you're making enough to cover two incomes,
Mhm.
I don't know how y'all plan on going, how y'all gonna get to the end of life on one income.
Mhm.
The numbers don't work. Yeah, that's all of you. So at least now you know. But stop putting gas into a man who don't. Stop putting money into a man who don't want what you want. I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you let you go because this phone's all over the place. All
Okay.
right.
Sorry.
So seriously, ladies, look. This is what tends to happen. Women, you tend to put the right things into the wrong men, and you know they're the wrong men. And then when you get the wrong outcome, you want to push that shit to all other men. No, you choose to willingly put the right thing into the wrong men and mess around and give them a kid, then be the same women out here in your late 20s, early 30s talking about men are trash. Wrong. The men you pick are trash. The men you pick to deal with. Just like that one woman that came in and saying, men of value. You pick the men you deal with. Every woman in here can sit back and say they knew the men did not necessarily want what they wanted. Then why are you there? Because y'all get comfortable. I like him. I can change him. I can whatever. And let's get to this other thing. Well, I'm afraid of getting married because I saw marriages work poorly. Chances are, if you saw marriage end poorly, men are not divorcing. When the divorce is filed, 70 to 90% of the time, divorces are being filed by women. Who are y'all saying? I mean, the question really is, why are so many women wrecking their homes and walking out of their marriages? That's why a lot of women don't like me because the high divorce rates, even the filing rates should be half and half. No, they're overwhelmingly in the women's category. Why? And it's sending a message to young women to do what? Like that young lady I talked to the other night. Her mother told her, don't get married. And instead, go get you a degree and then go make you some babies. How crazy is that? Okay, I don't know who this is, and I'm not going to put these pictures are really small, so hold on. Folks be trying to jump up in here and do crazy stuff. We're going to open the. There we go. Hold on just a second. Andy. So here we go. I wish I had smaller hands. I could type this in easier. Yeah, let's see. Are you a woman? Yeah, you're a cross dresser. I'll pass on that. No, thank you. I'll pass. I don't, enjoy your life, do your thing, but that's not what we do over here. Not what we do over here. That's matter of fact, let's go ahead and let's go ahead and take you on up out of there. We won't be doing any of that bull. Look, man, however y'all choose to live y'all's life is y'all's thing, but I don't rock that way, and I ain't trying to. Don't be doing that over here. That's out of bounds. I'm glad Instagram has that new function. When you block somebody, you block them at the IME level. They can't come back until they get a new phone. Here we go. So let me talk while we're getting more folks coming. Oh, commenting is turned off. That's right. Okay, it seems as though I get a lot of women who come in and say one thing. So let's see. Who came in again? Shantae, shout out for the badge. Seems like a lot of women come in and say, oh yeah, I want to put my man on a pedestal and do this and that. Well then what? Then why are the men saying that they're not getting equal treatment. And I'm starting to wonder, are y'all listening here capping? Because it don't seem as though that the women are saying, I put them on a pedestal, then where are the productive relationships? Oh, you would love to join? Okay. Yeah, I'm not, yeah. Let me check to see who you are. And I'm not going to end up having y'all act a fool on my channel. Not going to happen. Uh, 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 uh. Nope. If you've got a private account, I'm not going live with you. If you have a private account, I'm not going live with you. If I can't see your pictures, I'm not going live with you. You're not going to jump up on my show and then not going to happen. So let's look at the people who have badges, and let's see. No questions yet. Send invites. Yeah, they're capping. It's like, okay, all these people saying we don't mind. We would love to pedestalize our women, pedestalize our men. Okay, Nathaniel Tyler, HollowNet 86, E tomorrow, all the ways believe. There's just a lot of these in here. So shout out to all y'all. I wish there was an easier way to go through all these. We've got about another 30 minutes while I'm still in New York City. And I'm actually, I'm going to tell you guys, I am really considering relocating. I've already said it last year. I love New York City. I love New York City so much. And I could see making content here would be dope. Going live every day from Manhattan, carpe diem. All right, you look female. You look like a female. Let's go live. If not, stop the cap. One of the things that can't beat the food, can't be more. One thing that's going to happen is more women are going to have to put themselves out there and start taking risks. We're going to have to put themselves out there and start taking risks. And like it or not, there you go. More people ladies, how many of you ladies are willing to start taking risks? Because let me say this to the women. The time of getting a man easy is over. High school, easy. College, easy. After you graduate from college, it becomes difficult to get a man. Because you're not on a college campus with tens of thousands of men. You're not in a place where everybody's broke, everybody's in access, student union, dorms, apartments, that whole ecosystem. Now you're in a place to where you're in a city and you're 8 to 5 working, commuting. You're in an apartment complex or a home in a neighborhood. The amount of men you deal with are substantially dropped. Then you got a couple of years after college to where you got Thursday, Friday, Saturday at best to interact with young adults. But then after 25, that club scene gets old. That club scene gets old. That club scene gets old. And now you're in a situation to where you can't go back to the college parties. You've done the club scene. Now what? It becomes difficult. That's when you guys decide to get online and try to do this thing. Make it easy. Plenty of Fish, Tinder, Match, Bumble, Hinge, all this other stuff. Understand, that's another way of trying to keep your ego saved, making it easy. Nope. That's why I asked the other day, are you willing to hire a matchmaker, rent a jet, whatever? Because From 25 to 30, if y'all are still gonna sit there and be socially awkward introverts, thinking that somebody's supposed to knock on your door and save you, nope. Then you're gonna get to 30 years old, the wall is gonna hit you, and y'all gonna be out here like a bunch of crash test dummies wondering, where all the good men at? You've been lazy. That's why I always tell women, you better join the biggest church where the singles are. You better move to where the singles are. You need to get out and active. Just like I tell men, you better be working 60 hours a week minimum that you're getting paid for. Get in the gym. You need to be home, sleep, shit, and shower. That's it. But you ladies need to get out too. But most of y'all are just sit in the house. Sit in the house and then wait till the weekend. And then when you do go out, you go out with your girlfriend. Thursday or Friday, you go out with your girlfriend. And y'all sitting at the same place, doing the same thing, going out in groups, and then wonder why nobody approaches you. Well, you the baddest of the 4 chicks. Reggie comes over to talk to you, and he got your 3 hating friends. They don't want to see you come up because they're going to make them feel even more lonely. The pretty one of the group don't want to go to VIP or whatever because she don't want her friends to feel some kind of way. Single women keep women single. And when are y'all going to start acting like y'all are desperate? That's right, desperate. If you've ever been underwater and felt like you were drowning, you feel, when you need to get up and get a breath, y'all better start acting like with a sense of urgency. Because like it or not, there's always a new group of 23-year-olds coming onto the market. And they have it easy. The older you get, the harder it should be. So the notion that y'all should just be getting a man easy, women actually think that men should be free, that it should be easy, that it shouldn't cost you anything. I'm going fuck this. Let's go there. I am not going to be happy until women start feeling the pressure of mating and dating. I want you to be up sleepless nights saying, oh shit. Oh, I'm almost 30 years old. I don't have any prospects to be sleepless nights. So we put all the pressure on men. And the pressure needs to be put back on y'all to where y'all need to be showing and proving. You guys need to show your value. You need to be able to show a man of value that you are worthy of taking off the market and wiping up so you can go on with your life. See, we've gotten in a world where women are sleeping easy at night because you can get artificial attention. See, if you are on social media, on dating apps, and you go to Hinge, Bumble, Tinder, or whatever, just to put your profile up here to get likes. If you go to Instagram and put up a photo, happy Thursday, just to get 100 likes and a bunch of thirst buckets in your DMs giving you validation just so you can feel good about your single ass, you got a problem. Let's go there. Many of you ladies out here go to social media to get attention from men to make yourself feel better about being alone. That ain't gonna do shit. That is a placebo. Those aren't your men. That ain't your boyfriend. That ain't gonna be your husband. That's just, think about it. You see it after tomorrow's Wednesday, guaranteed you're gonna start seeing the Throwback Thursday photos. Back in the college days, ooh, girl, you look good, such and so forth. All it is to try to get their single feel good about the weekend. They're going to be home by the damn self. Yeah, you're going to be at home by yourself on the weekend. That's why you're going to put them booty pictures up on Instagram and Facebook and everywhere else to try to recapture your glory days. No, get out and go find a real damn man. Carry your to the bar, put that little black dress on, your heels, your pearls, fuck this phone, take a book, sit there, and look desperate. Sit there and look desperate. Be looking in the bartender's face, looking at the maitre d's face. Actually make eye contact with men who don't have wedding rings on their face and actually do something inside. Smile. Initiate a conversation. Learn how to flip your hair. Learn how to turn your knees towards it and put some perfume on, smell good. God damn it, when are y'all gonna learn how to be women and lure a man in to make him want to really date you? Oh, I forgot. Y'all are supposed to be pedestalized. If you ladies don't get it together And stop listening to men who are telling you what you want to hear. It is not my hope that you die alone. It is my hope that you get somebody that you can build with. But so many people telling you what you want to hear keep you stuck. Men want you, but you have to make yourself available to the kind and caliber of men you want. The men I'm talking about are men of value. They're not millionaires and billionaires. I'm talking about decent, solid men. You got to make yourself available to them. Available. And they're not at your house. Not at your house, not at your apartment. Sorry. So if I got to do a little bad to do some good, I'll do it. So it's all good. All right, man. It's almost 11:30. I got to get up out of here. Tomorrow night, we're going to talk about how successful women settle. Smart women settle. Because I'm going to tell you this right now. Hold on. It's going to hurt. We got 5 more minutes. If y'all don't start putting men on the pedestal, black women in particular, let me talk to the family. If y'all don't start putting black men on the pedestal, don't get mad when they come home with Becky. If y'all think y'all going to have this coronavirus summer, let me tell you what's about to happen. Everybody who was locked up in their house for coronavirus, all the non-black women who were locked up and they didn't have their non-black men, they've been over here in these YouTube streets and Instagram streets looking at these relationship conversations. They've been over here looking at how y'all talk about y'all's men, and they're like, shit, look like a lot of sexual chocolate over there to me. If they don't want to smile at them, I'll smile at them. If you don't believe in this 12,000 people and those 20 or 30,000 folks that watch on YouTube and then hundreds of thousands of views, if you don't believe there are non-black women over here sitting back saying, if they don't want them, we'll take them. Mismanage this summer if you want to. Get out there and hot and grill it up, city grill it up, doing all that stuff. Then around and get to the fall. What you gonna have? All you're gonna have done is a lot of y'all are gonna run up your body count and have no man. Then you're gonna look around in the fall. Next thing you're gonna know, you're gonna start seeing a bunch of mixed interracial couples of people, women coming in taking your man, and you're gonna get mad. Why are you letting women come take your men? Karen's laughing at you. I mean, seriously. Don't get mad if Karen comes sliding in Jamal's DMs. Don't get mad if Becky come over there and get Malcolm's number. You could do the same thing. You better send a hey big head text. You better send an email. You better send I don't know how to approach you, but I've always thought you're cute. You better figure this shit out. Because it is open season. This summer is going to be a lot of people either staying hella single or a lot of relationships are being made. I'm pulling for women, black women, to get their stuff together and start realizing that, you know what? I want to get with that brother over there. And even though I may not have learned how, I'm willing to learn and put myself out there to get a different outcome. Because every day people are getting together. Why not you? Every day people are getting they act like they don't need us according to them. That's wrong. Wrong. We got to get a lot of that pride. I don't even know if it's pride. It's so much of it's apathy in some women. And some women just don't know. Some women just don't really know that they need to actually get out there and compete. I'm going to bank on the benefit of the doubt that women don't know that they need to get out there and compete and do some things different. Because now they've been told. Now they've been told that they need to put their man on a pedestal. Just like you want to be put on a pedestal, who's going to be sitting up there next to you? Don't get mad if you get Kardashianed. Look at the women who come and get the quote unquote rappers and musicians and this and that. You better learn. You better learn. Because if you don't learn today, I wish I had the dog. I wish I had the dog and the taps. You're going to learn sooner or later. And if I'm on all this bull, I don't know what I'm talking about, whatever, I got one question. Are you making enough money as a single woman to replace 2 incomes to make sure you have enough to retire on from 60 to 85 with no husband, no kids? Because ain't nobody coming to save none of us. We need relationships. Most people need them. It's not a luxury. Ladies, a man is not a luxury. It's not optional. For average women, men are a necessity. And you need to start treating men like they're a necessity. They're necessary for you to survive. So you better start pedestalizing the very people that got your survival in their hands. Peace out.